Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a day in the life of a family in lockdown. Today is a Saturday, so it's good that Matt has not got any work to do, so we can just take the day as it comes. So Riley has just woken up, it's about 8 o'clock, and I'm going to get him out of his cot and get him ready for his bottle. So I've just got him out of his bed for a little cuddle, and I'm going to go and get his nappy changed and get him ready for his first bottle of the morning. So I'm just making his first bottle of the day. We use the Perfect Prep machine for all of his bottles as it's just so quick and easy, and he is on the Cow & Gate formula, which he has been on since he came out of hospital, and it's been really good for him. So here he is drinking his bottle. He is really good with his milk. He absolutely loves it and always has done, and I'm just loving that little finger hanging out the mitten, little cutie. So he's finished his bottle and we're just having another little snuggle in bed. We like to try and keep him up for about 10-15 minutes after each bottle just to stop him from being sick. And again, I absolutely love the little cuddles in the morning. Now he's having a little bit of playtime with Daddy. Now his milk has gone down. He is absolutely obsessed with his dad. Every time he sees him, he has a great big smile on his face. I think because he is probably the cool parent, whereas I'm probably the more regimented. But he absolutely loves his cuddles with Daddy, and he's making the most of Daddy having a lay-in with us and not having to get up for work. So it's about 10 o'clock and Riley is just getting ready to go down for his first nap of the day. I'm just popping on the Hey Bear sensory videos from YouTube. If you saw my 0 to 3 month baby essential videos, then you'll see that we do use these videos quite often. They're absolutely fantastic. And there's this one which is a chilled one, which usually helps him to get off to sleep. So I usually like to do this for his morning nap, as this one he kind of struggles with going off to sleep. And there he is in his crib. He's just watching the TV and just chilled out, and hopefully he will go off to sleep nicely. So I'm just trying to get Riley to go off for his nap. Matt's in there with a monitor just to keep an eye on him, and I'm going to have my shower and get dressed for the day. See you when I'm done. So I'm just making myself a breakfast smoothie whilst Riley is napping. So I'm just going to pop in some apple juice, some pineapple, some spinach, and some frozen fruit, and blend that up. This probably isn't the ingredients I would usually use, but I'm just using what we have left over before we go shopping next week, but I'm sure it will still taste as good. Also like to use the reusable straws just to help the environment, and these ones I got from Primark a couple of months ago, and they are really good. So the colour doesn't look too great, but it does taste good. So Matt is just off for his morning run, and whilst he is out, I'm going to pop my feet up. Got Riley on the monitor, got my smoothie, and I'm just catching up with Afterlife on Netflix. So Riley has now woken up from his morning nap, and I'm just going to get the bedroom all sorted. So I'm just taking down this blackout blind, which we use. Riley's quite a light sleeper, so any bit of light that comes through wakes him up. So we've been using this blackout blind, which is really good and does help. Just going to make the bed as well. Really must start ironing my sheets before I put them on, but hey ho. And here is the main man himself, all refreshed from his morning nap. And I'm just going to lay him down on the bed with some sensory on the TV whilst I do my hair and makeup. So Matt is back from his run now, and he's just having a shower, and then once he's out, we'll probably have some breakfast. Riley has just had his nap and he's due another bottle in a minute, and then once he's had that, we will give him his puree, which is why I've left him in what he was wearing to bed last night, because he does get a little bit messy. You do, don't you? He does get a little bit messy with his puree, so I will leave it till after he's had that to get him dressed for the day. We are hoping to go for a walk later on. It is nice and sunny out at the moment, so hopefully it stays that way and we can go and get a nice bit of a walk for an hour to get our daily exercise that we are allowed. So I'm going to get this little munchkin his next bottle. Are you hungry? You going to have a pop-up? So I'm going to give him his next bottle and I'll see you after. So Riley has had his second bottle of the day and we are just having some playtime. Just using this tool here, which was a present from a friend, and he has just started to play with this. So he's getting really good with sort of grabbing and stuff like that. So this is really good to help teach him to do that. I also just like to lay him down on a blanket and give him some space just to have a bit of a kick around and do some rolling if he wants to, and just give him a bit of space to do that. So we're also doing some tummy time. Well, he's actually gnawing on his wrist by the looks of things, but just try to encourage him to do that, and he has got quite a strong neck now, so it definitely does help. So this week we have just started to wean Riley. We have started him on purees and just been doing vegetables at the moment. So today he has got broccoli, but he's actually getting really good. He started off the week sort of not wanting to open his mouth and sort of spitting most of it out, but as you can see by the video, he's now starting to open his mouth ready for the food, and he's keeping majority of it in. For some reason he started to rock forward and backwards in his high chair, so I just keep trying to stop him doing this because I'm just a bit concerned when he does go on to more solid food. Obviously there might be a bit of a choking risk there, but he is getting better, and he does sort of stop when he can see the spoon coming towards him, so hopefully he should be out of this habit by the time he does go on to more solid food. And after each bit of food, I like to give him the spoon just so he can practice holding on to that and practice putting it to his mouth, ready for when he's able to start feeding himself. So now that he's had his puree, I've got him dressed for the day, and today he's wearing an outfit from the Biddy Fairs range at George, and he's just having a lay down in front of the mirror, which he's recently discovered and absolutely loves looking at himself and just thinks it's hilarious. So he's just having a little bit of time in front of the mirror. So Riley's now ready for another nap, and I'll pop him in his rocking chair for one of his naps a day just because he really likes it and he's quite chilled in there, and it's nice for him to be there whilst we have our lunch, and it already looks like he's starting to get a little bit sleepy. So Matt has been in the kitchen making us our lunch. We have this jalapeno and cheese bread which he's going to toast. And we've got some vine tomatoes to go on the side, and then scrambled egg and avocado on the toast. And by the time I've come back into the living room, Riley is already asleep, so the rocking chair has done the trick. And this is lunch ready, and it was absolutely incredible. So thank you, Matt. Riley's chilled and asleep. That good, Matthew? And I think Matt is praising his own work here.
Always good when I cook.
So Riley has just had his next bottle, and we are just getting ready to go out for a walk. Are we going for a walk? So I think we're going to go to a wood I think we're going to go to a wood somewhere just for a change of scenery, and it's actually going to be the first time I've been in a car since lockdown started, I think, because anywhere I've been is sort of walking distance. You're loving this camera, aren't you? Anywhere I've been is walking distance, so this is the first car journey in about 6 or 7 weeks, I think it's been, so but it'll be nice to have a bit of a change of scenery and see some new places and actually see people again. So I will vlog when we are there. Ready? Are you ready? Oh, now you go quiet. Hey guys, so we are now back home. Got Riley's trying to get mummy's drink. Is that mummy's? So we had a lovely walk in the woods. Hardly saw anyone, which was good, as it's one of the things I do worry about when we go out. And the weather is lovely as well. It wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold. So all in all, we had a very lovely walk. So we're just having a drink. Riley's going to have another bottle in a minute, and then it is bath night. And you love your bath, don't you? Do you love baths? So we will see you next time in the bath. So Riley is now in the bath, having a little kickabout and a splash, which he absolutely loves. And he's now out the bath and getting dried and ready for bed. And of course we are using the Childs Farm moisturiser, which if you saw my last video is one of our favourite products. Dinner tonight is shepherd's pie. I made a big shepherd's pie yesterday, so we've got leftovers for dinner tonight with some veg. And we've just put the first Twilight film on, and Riley is just chilling out in his rocking chair before bed. So I'm just going to make some overnight oats for myself and Matt for the morning. So I'm just using some ready bread porridge oats, some strawberry yoghurt, and then some frozen fruit on top, and just blending that in just so it was nice for the morning. Riley is now ready for bed. Daddy's putting him to bed tonight and he's going to read him this book. So I'm just saying good night and giving him a cuddle. So Matt and I usually take in turns each night to put Riley to bed. So it was his turn tonight, which worked out well as it's Saturday night. So having a cheeky glass of vino. And that is it for today's vlog. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I've actually really enjoyed filming my first vlog for day in the life of a lockdown mum. So I really hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Cheers.